Jack Burkman says the homosexual movement in this country is fundamentally predatory. Here we go, man. Jeez, this is a good one.
You know, what a lot of people don't realize is if you look at studies, and these aren't right-wing studies, you can look at all these studies from left to right. It is a fact. This isn't my supposition. Homosexuals molest children at a rate from somewhere between 200 and 1,000% more than straight people. To even think with these facts on the table to allow them into something like the Boy Scouts as scout leaders, it is absurd. Now, I don't want to have an empirical debate here, but Angela's just plain wrong on the statistics. I can cite a Family Research Council that shows that gays are 1,000% or more likely to molest children than straight people. I don't want to get into the empiricism of it, but she's just plain wrong. Here's the thing. I think a small percentage of people are biologically gay. I think the rest of it is environmentally driven. The real problem I have with the homosexual movement in this country and really around the world is that fundamentally it's predatory. And we've all seen this. When the movement sees,
what do you mean
predatory? Weak and when the movement sees a young man that's weak and troubled, they will try to turn him. And what they do is they go after the weak and they say, we're going to break you apart from your family, your friends, your community. We're going to tear you away. We're going to make you believe, the way the Chinese would convince somebody in a prison that you're gay. You're going to believe this. CNN and ABC News are going to aid us. This whole sick culture is going to aid us, and we're going to turn you into a gay person.
I gotta go first.
I don't even know what
I gotta go first. Did he just fucking describe religion? He's like literally talking about like cultist type shit. It was all signs of a cult. He's like, what they do is they take someone that's weak and vulnerable and they separate them from their family, kind of like Scientology, and then they like teach them all kinds of crazy. But dude, this guy, if he was speaking Arabic, we'd be like terrorist. Like, that's all it takes. That's all it takes for Christians in America to call someone else a terrorist is for them to say the same shit in a different language.
Well, the thing is statistics-wise, when you look at, I think Burkman's living in the 70s. When you look at the stats from the 70s, the number of Americans who believe the myth that gay people are child molesters have declined so much it's not even funny. In a 1970 national survey, more than 70% of respondents agreed that the assertion that homosexuals are dangerous as teachers or youth leaders because they try to get sexually involved with the children, or that homosexuals try to play sexually with children if they cannot get an adult partner. I'm like, I think this is a good picture of priest. The Catholic priest. It's
actually right up there with their marijuana users, because those reefers they have cum stains all over their pants from jerking off so much because they can't find a rape victim.
Oh my God! Well, another distinction I want to make here is that I think he's mixing up pedophilia with homosexuality. I'm like, when you look at it,
a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Pedophilia is not homosexuality, and it's just not us activists, or at least me, saying that. To claim that pedophilia is a complete distinction orientation from homosexual orientation. I mean, like, serious social scientists out there have studied the subject and state homosexuality from pedophilia is different. It's different. So
that's old school propaganda from the Christians there. That's really old school Christian propaganda that homosexuals are pedophiles. That's the shit that I used to hear from people all the time when I was a kid. And stuff from before the child, when I was a child, like
even South Park did an episode on this subject.
Oh yeah,
they said that homosexuals are equally as likely as heterosexuals to be pedophiles. So you can't get rid of a homosexual and bring in a heterosexual and expect that the likelihood of your child to be molested has somehow changed, and that's not true in the least bit. In fact, heterosexuals are more likely to get through the red tape required to get into positions where they can openly molest children.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
And plus,
that's
people
predatory.
forget about the molestation of their own children. A lot of the there's various studies, of course, various things, and he's talking about Family Research Council as a source for his facts. That's laughable. Thank you, sir. But there's studies that show people who commit sexual assault, who are rapists, when they were a child, who molested them, their mother, not a man, their mother
or a relative. Yeah, I mean, like, there's
or female relatives.
You
so
motherfucking misogynist.
yeah, I know,
we'll hear
right?
about that, I'm
Goddamn.
sure. But
yeah, it's but they're trying to argue that it was like, yeah, but so it's like no, actually a lot of times it's females who molest children, and people fucking forget about that.
Well, there was a researcher out there, Carol Jenny, that found it. Well, that found in 1994 as a study she conducted that a child's risk of being molested by his or her relatives' heterosexual partner is 100 times greater than someone who might be identified as homosexual.
Well, I can tell you right now that I'm gay for Armoured Skeptic.
My pants are off and ready.
Bam!
Damn.
Oh my God, armored cock.
I don't know if you can handle the whole thing, though.
You might have a chastity belt. Who knows?
Wait. I'm the pitcher. You're the catcher.
No, I don't bend that way, buddy.
Wait, I think that's the best way to make this work, because honestly, you're wearing all that armor, and just kind of take off the butt plate or whatever it is the fuck you wear. It's like the chastity belt to your butthole.
Just make sure you use protection, because I've got swords.
So,
Wow.
You have swords?
Sword.
Sores or swords?
Yes. I just got that. Sores or swords.
Jesus Christ,
Oh,
man.
that was
If
a
you've
good
got
one.
sores, never mind.
Right? How long you been in that fucking
swords
plate,
I can
man,
deal
man?
with. I
get a
can
lot of
deal with
action.
swords. Yeah, you want to swing I can swing my sword, you swing yours. We do our thing. But swords, I don't deal with. No, hell no, don't play with that shit.
Oh my God, it's too funny. Before we end on this topic and get out of here for the after show, there was a Gallup poll that came out recently that I think it was in 2005. Not recently, 10 years ago. Gallup poll had found an increasing number of Americans who allow gay people to be elementary school teachers. For example, the proportion was 54% in 2005 compared to 27% in 1977. Like I said, I think this guy's still living in the 70s with his statistics.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like I said, he hits like old school Christian propaganda I used to hear. I've never hear people saying that shit anymore. It's just so out there that I don't hear people saying it.
And when
except this guy apparently.
And one thing I looked on FRC's website, Freedom Religious Council, I think it is. You look on their website, they actually have a fucking section dedicated to this topic. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me about homosexuality?
Of course they do.
It's just amazing the stats that they come up with,
Council.
man. It's amazing. So I don't know. Anything else you guys gotta say, and we'll get to the after show.
I last thing I wanted to say is that I hope Armored Skeptic gets the sores on his sword taken care of.
Oh my God, it's too fucking funny.
Well, he is in Canada, so he'll get free health care.
Yeah, you're in Canada.
Oh,
You know how they named Canada, right, Armored Skeptic? They're like, it should start with a C, eh? And then an N, eh? And then a D, eh?
It's all true.
And then here's the best Canadian joke ever. The road's closed.
Oh my God, it's too funny. I want to give a shout out to a new patron on our Patreon account. There's just pledged $5. Raksada.
Roxada.
Raxon.
That's Roxada. He's
Thanks,
he's a
Roxada.
supporter of ours as well. So
Who gives a fuck?
thank you, kind
just
sir.
kidding.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for your pledge. We definitely appreciate it. Guys, if you're not a Patreon, think about it. And there's a link right there. Go check us out. Check us out on YouTube also at Skeptic Fence Show, Facebook, and Twitter at Skeptic Fence. And also check out us on iTunes. iTunes is the only way you can catch our full shows in the after show.
It's actually on YouTunes. It's a total.
I'm trying to
rip-off of
read as I'm
iTunes.
talking here. I'm
That's all
just
we
like,
can do.
fuck. Sorry. And I had 4 beers, so I'm getting a little tipsy. This is where I start getting
4
tipsy,
beers?
and then
This is where we
I
get
don't
to
drink
the
a lot,
after
man.
show,
I
and
don't
it gets
drink a lot.
really fun.
It does get really fucking fun. We're gonna get Dark Matter. You want in? You usually want in, so we'll get Dark Matter 25 in here if you want.
We'll probably
and
have
also
Dark Matter
DPR
and
Jones will come in, I'm sure.
DPR and
And yeah, it's a very fun time. So guys, again, support us on Patreon. And Armoured Skeptic, thank you very much, sir, for coming out tonight. You fucking rock, and I'll include all your links. Any links you want me to post in this video, or the videos, I should say, because there's going to be multiple videos I'm going to post with you in them. So if you have any other links, hit me up, and I'll make sure.
Thank you for having me, gentlemen.
I'm going to lower my pledge to the Skeptic Fence Show and up my pledge to the Armored Skeptic.
The best decision you've made in your life.
Yeah, and also
that's
support
awesome.
Armoured Skeptic.
I'm really glad that your channel has taken off, man. Like I remember watching your vids, like, you know, I guess I caught on about before you got 10,000 subscribers, and like someone was like, oh, you ever watch this? And I watched like 2 or 3 of your videos, and I was like, oh shit, and I went back and watched them all from the beginning. I was like, and it's been so long since I've done that for a YouTube channel, where I've been like, oh shit, what have I been missing out on? And went and watched all of it. So thank you for your awesome content, man.
I really appreciate it.
You've mentioned me once in one of your videos, and so I know you know who I am. And but yeah, I mean,
a douchebag.
Yeah, big props.
All 4 of you, I've seen all of your content. Well, not all of it, but I've seen content from all of you guys, and I like all of you guys. So.
Well, we like you too there, Armoured Skeptic.
You know what? Me and Drew are going to invite you to the Dutch rudder. So we're all going to have... now it's a 3-way Dutch rudder. You know what a Dutch rudder is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
He's like, yes.
He knows.
Yes.
But real quick, guys, let's get out of here. Armoured Skeptic, you want to join us for a little bit on the after show with Darkman if he wants to show up? I'm sure he will.
I'll stick around a bit unless nobody cool shows up.
All right, yeah, awesome. And I want to put another shout out. We just received another pledge of $10 from Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. We do appreciate that. And Raxada, is that how you pronounce that? Raxada for $5. Thank you.
Just say
It's actually pronounced Barbara's.
I fucking hate you, TJ. So, guys, when we're on our break, you know, if you want to check us out on Patreon, go check out our pledge rewards. And Michelle, yes, you will be invited to join us on Skype in our Skype group, so you get to deal with us on a daily basis and the shit we fucking say. Skype is fucking funny.
Joe, how much do they charge you for that haircut at the barbers?
I cut my own hair there, buddy. Thank you very much.
I thought it was just like Lego Man plastic hair.
Dude, you know how many chicks like this hair? Come on, guys. It's called the rivet haircut.
Like 2?
I used to get laid a lot because of this haircut, man. Come on now, son.
When he's 69ing, it's like it tickles the butthole.
It's just because Feuerstein made it.
It's cool. That point, dude. It's that point, man, right there, dude. The rhino horn, like you guys like to call it, the Jersey rhino horn.
I'm gonna call you Skinny Josh. You're Skinny Josh and he's Fat Joe.
Oh my god, dude, that's funny. All right, guys.
We'll see you guys after the break here.
Yeah, guys, stay here. You guys in the room, stay here, and
no.
Yeah, stay here. We're gonna play a couple songs, 1 or 2 songs. I'm gonna get set up for the after show, and guys, we'll be back about 5 minutes. We'll be back. We'll get these other people in here. All right, let me see. What song do I want to play? Let's play some. Let's see here. Motorhead. Yeah.
No, not Motorhead.
No, Motorhead.
Anything but Motorhead.
Fuck off, TJ. Do Motorhead.
All right, let's play a good song here. Let's say this is Aaron Ross song.
Wait a minute.
Only way to feel the noise is when you play it loud.
Wait a minute, Joe.
Wow.
In honor of Armored Skeptic, we should play like Rush or something. Something good to actually come out of Canada. You know?
Yeah, we could do that. We could do a Rush.
Rush is like the best thing to come out of Canada.
Wait,
like
no. Strapping Young Lad. Isn't Devin Townsend Canadian?
Yeah, we're doing Tom Sawyer. Fuck that. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here you go. All right, guys, we'll be right back with the after show.
A Monday warrior, mean strike. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean.